Hello, my gorgeous Libra. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely wonderful. Libra, I've got 3 different decks I would like to use for this week's reading. And I'm going to start off first with the Romance Angel Oracle cards. Because I'm a highly visual person, I get a lot of messages that way. And I kind of want to see a bit of a visual feel of what's going on between you and a certain person. Now, Libra, for those that are 100% single and you are looking only for new love, I do have you covered, because in the next coming weeks, I will be doing a reading specifically for Libra that is single looking for new love. But for this week's reading, this will be about a certain person that you have in mind. Perhaps they're still in your heart space, the back of your mind, and I do want to cover 3 questions. Question number 1, where are they in terms of their mind and their heart when it comes to you, Libra? Question number 2 is, if they did pull back, why did they pull back? Why did they detach? Did they become less affectionate? It almost feels like maybe they did something extreme, such as even ghosting you. Maybe they took forever to reply to your text messages. They started to act out of character and they detached, right? They pulled back, they pulled away. Why? And question number 3, what's going on with them right now in regard to you, but it may also reveal anything else going on in their life. So question 2 and 3 are very closely related, but I will be exploring all of them for you. Now, Libra, this Friday, no, not Friday, Saturday. Oh, look at this. I'm going 1 day ahead of myself. Oh, and all the cards have just dropped. 1 second. All right, and we're back. All right. Oof, a lot of them fell in the most awkward place, so I had to pause the video. All right, so this Saturday at 12 p.m., I'll personally be reading for you again. I'll be doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. And of course, if you don't have time on the weekend to see it, there is a dedicated playlist that is called All Signs. And they are all of the weekend's bonus mini love tarot reading. And it will be time-stamped as well. So Libra, let's get back to you and your personal situation with your person. Don't forget also to subscribe. That way you are guaranteed to never ever miss out on a reading that Gigi and I do for you every Thursday. Now, bottom of the deck, I can already see what the issue is. We have deception, right? It's very 7 of Swords energy, very Aquarius energy. It says that someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, it's not always bad, but of course, in this instance, yes, maybe someone was lying to you, i.e. this person, right? They definitely could have not been honest with their motives, their actions, their feelings, anything coming out of their mouth probably had a hidden agenda. This could actually also be presently right now, is that your person possibly could be lying to themselves. Libra, you will know if also you're lying to yourself. I'm fine without this person. I don't need this person. And it's not just you. It definitely could be your person, but it's like we need to remove the mask and really kind of see it head on, especially if your person is avoiding you and they're thinking they're okay with it. The card is here because they're not okay with it. So let's split the deck. It's saying here that you deserve love. You are lovable. So something definitely couldn't have happened. For example, they said or they did something. Or in the instance, they didn't say something that you wanted to hear. Or they didn't do something that you were waiting for them. Lack of action. And it made us feel less than desirable. It literally felt like we were like crap, which is not true. But in that moment, you know, it's like we just feel like we're desired but never loved, an option but never chosen. So that is all an illusion. Of course, we know that's not true, but I feel like your person made you feel that way. Yeah, there's something here to do with unrequited love. Now, it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, that could be an actual fact, or it could be a fear that either you or this person has, right? So let's explore more. Okay, as soon as I saw the card children, it says your love life is being affected by children. I saw the word childish. Actually, I'm going to put my glasses on because I realized I can't see. There we go. I got the word childish. So perhaps your person was doing something or acting in a way that you kind of saw, and it doesn't matter their age, gender, or their star sign. You know, it's almost like what they were doing was very childish here as well. And I do feel here that, you know, it's like, yeah, it's all fun and games until it isn't. So your person obviously did something here. And it's like, yeah, that's a red flag. And then, of course, literally, obviously, there might be children involved here. Perhaps they were not making the effort, but now they're being called to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Bonus message, please. Look at this. We've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It might be really hard to believe right now, but for me, that's very Ace of Cups, right? We've got two people madly, deeply, truly in love with each other. Now, what if, obviously, it's not a perfect relationship, but what if we're perfect for each other, though? Behind deception, please, we have calling in your soulmate. I think your person has been lying to themselves. I think that's what's happening. I'm fine without Libra. I don't need Libra. I'm fine. Everything's good. I'll see what else is out there, when in reality, I feel like their heart yearns for you. Let's do two more. Seeing the initial L. L. L for Liam, Luke, Lisa. That's not going to be for everyone, of course. 4, 3, 2, and the last one. All right, here we go. All right, what is influencing everything, please? Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. It's weighing up our decisions, isn't it? Kind of see every single two in the tarot. It doesn't matter which element it is, as decisions, as choices, as options. With the difference here, though, this could mean, I'm getting two main messages. One, perhaps your person was trying to keep you and someone else happy, right? And it's only a matter of time before their symbolic hands get tired and everything comes crashing down, right? So we, like the saying is that you can't keep God and the devil happy, right? Another thing here is that this definitely could be you or your person trying to narrow down the best possible approach to this connection, though. Okay, I think it's with you, because we have the Empress. Regardless of your agenda, we've got strong Libra energy. There's Taurus primarily. There is Libra energy in here. You're looking to the future. You're a high value person. And I do realize that I'm recognizing a lot of you are wondering, is there something else out there? Because your head is turned to the future here. Got the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Definitely couldn't have been a third party here. Main character energy, a drama starter, for example. Yeah, but you're being represented as the Empress, which literally is the Queen of all queens, completely regardless of your gender here. We split the deck. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Briefly, we have the Strength card, Leo energy right there. It is the card of unconditional love. That's also telling me here that you're standing your ground, standing in your power, defending your position here. But to also approach the situation with honey instead of vinegar. In other words, softly, slowly, being assertive, right? I can see here that your confidence is slowly creeping back up again. Well done. I do feel that your person, their confidence needs a bit more work. We have the Star card also, Aquarius energy, lots of healing. It's also the card of destiny. So where is your person right now? Where are they in terms of their mind and their heart? Not in a good place right now. Could be worse, but of course it could be better. The Four of Cups, Cancer energy. This person is missing you. That's what's happening right now. They're in a state of feeling melancholic. Four of Cups is very highly associated with that emotional depression of what could be, what should be, but no longer is, right? Also afraid that this is indeed the once in a lifetime missed opportunity that they had with you. And all because perhaps I were trying to keep someone else happy. Perhaps I were afraid or intimidated. Sometimes the King and Queens of Wands can be quite intimidating, very in your face. You know, they challenge you to your face, for example. Now a person's left alone. So their mind and their heart at the moment is feeling pretty down. A little bit self-centered. Poor me. Woe is me. They do need to take action, though. I can see they're heavily entertaining the fact that they want to make the effort, that they do choose you, but we need to see more action, right? So if they did pull back, why? Third party. Yeah, we're definitely seeing that. Now, don't get me wrong. Not every three will indicate, oh, it's definitely a third party. A Three of Swords for me, absolutely. But in this instance, you know, I am seeing very strong divine feminine energy here. Doesn't have to be, though. Three of Cups, more Cancer energy. I do feel that it definitely could have been either children on their side. I have seen it before. I've seen it happen. Could be a friend, a family friend, a friend that has feelings, a family member here. Could be the case of the ex, maybe the mother or father of their children was definitely a third party here. Honestly, I think what is the worst part here is that both of you are very compatible. But yet, it's like these two magnets that are drawn and someone came with all their might and pulled both of you apart. But I feel like your person is very intimidated. I'm actually going to say scared. It's like they bow down to this person, which is why we got the Strength card. The Strength card is saying, stand in your power. Remember that this is all about the king, what do they call it? The king and the queen of the jungle, right? They don't listen to sheep. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. Your confidence is a lot more better at the moment versus your person. That's something they need to work on. Boundaries, being assertive here. What's going on with them, please, right now? Well, look at this. From 3, it goes down to 2. The Lovers, Gemini energy. We got their hounds there. Both of their hands are bound there by the red ribbon. Yeah. Where are they right now? They're up in their feelings. They want to reunite with you. They're making a decision from their heart. You're both looking at each other. It is a beautiful soulmate relationship, but for that, they need to take action. Bonus message, please. Yeah. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, peace, balance, and harmony must be restored back into this connection, because there's been a lot of drama. You know, there's been a lot of disagreements, a lot of arguments here. Tempers might have been flaring here up as well. That's a card also not only just of healing, but also seeking your forgiveness. And I do feel with the Star, Aquarius energy right there, it's a card of your destiny. Will not be surprised if this indeed can be healed. We split the deck. So look at this. 2, 3, 4 of cups. We've got progressive energy here. I feel like you're both mirroring each other. It is also the card of true love, partnerships, commitment, reconciliation here. We're mirroring each other. We both want this. Just with the difference, I feel, Libra, that you are a lot more stronger here mentally, emotionally at the moment. It's because this person's dealing with that person, and it's like that person keeps dragging them down. So Libra, the question for you is, do you have any idea who that Queen of Wands could be? I definitely would not trust them. There's deception written all over them. Bit of narcissistic energy, me, very selfish energy. That was that wedge that drove both of you apart. But the thing is, there's destiny written all over this, especially with the Star card. Archangel Raphael is usually here between the both of you, trying to heal you and bring you both back together. We need to make that choice though. Here we go. 3, 2, last one. Here we go. Bottom of the deck, we have you. And this is what happens directly after the 3 of Swords, right? Libra energy. So the 4 of Swords, that is you. That's Libra energy. It is all about rest, recuperation, recovery, a lot of healing. Some of you might be even overcoming just even the common cold, the flu here. There's a lot of quiet contemplation here about what to do next, right? I see that you're thinking about this person. Some of you actually might be feeling very just heavy in the head, like just mental, you know, burnout here. And I feel like this person's thinking about you late at night under the influence of the moon, Pisces, Cancer energy. We also have the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. Now, this is the smaller version of the Star. So you're on the right track here. Now, I think what you've been thinking was like, damn, I really thought this person was the one. But why did they have to go and do this with the moon? You know, I think that your thoughts are very loud and heavy. Ruminating quite a lot at night, but you're very intuitive because that moon is all about your intuition here. And we're thinking a lot, especially if this person was trying to keep a third party happy, whether it was romantic or not, you know, friendship, family, or an actual, I don't like to use affair, so we'll say secret romance here, because this is about using your intuition. You're having a revelation about this person, right? Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, so this could be a heavy focus also on your career and your finances, but in the meantime, they are preparing perhaps to give you a very big offer here. The mother of all offers, there you are. Look at that, we split the deck. Page of Swords is Libra energy. It might be time to talk. I feel like some of you are willing and able. You're ready, perhaps in the past not, but I think you are now. You just want the truth. You might be very outspoken about this. There's nothing wrong with that. We need to air everything out though. Some of you may have met online. That is the Spy card. But yeah, they definitely are thinking about you. They're contemplating quite a lot about you. There's probably a lot of regrets, the fact that if they were secretive here, or if they were just not being entirely honest. So get prepared perhaps as a heads up, because all tarot readings are a heads up, right? To hear the truth from this person. Their mind and their heart is the 4 of Cups, but it's also the Magician, which is Gemini, Virgo energy here. So they are trying for the life of them really to try and keep their thoughts as positive as possible. They want to manifest here the best possible outcome with you. They're trying to prepare themselves, right? They're trying to pick up the pieces. I do feel like their heart is just flawed. So they're trying to pick up the pieces, their courage, their self-confidence, their self-worth. I think you're doing a lot more better than them, only because you're not the one that actually hurt this relationship. So you're not the one with the guilty conscience. You're not the one dealing with this drama starter, for example, right? I do feel this person has a very short temper. And at the moment, yeah, it's like your person's over any lies, manipulation from that third party here as well. But their mind and their heart do want a brand new beginning with you. I might say that, yeah, they want to wipe the slate clean. The Magician is often seeing you as the one. Another reason, please, of why they detached, or if there is another reason, or let's elaborate on this. We got the Page of Wands. Page of Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. They're going to let you know. I just need you to be prepared that they're going to let you know why they backed out or why they detached here. They might have received a hot message, a hot phone call, an argument, some shouting matches here from someone. Might have actually scared them away from you. Or they said something and maybe your person got turned off from you, realizing that was all BS. I believe at one point they actually didn't even want to be with you. There was unrequited love, but this was all dealing with a very deceptive person. They want to let you know this. I listened to the wrong person. They said this and I believe them. I shouldn't have. Listen, I do appreciate when someone wants to call themselves out and genuinely want to right all the wrongs. That I do like. So I do see that they're the first here to make an effort though. What else is going on with them, please? The Six of Wands. I love this card. Leo energy, right? It's about success, recognition, their self-esteem finally, catching up with them. That's fantastic. But okay, work-wise and all this, whatever they're doing, even if it's like influence, online work, whatever they're working on, even if it's sports, listen, that's victory. That's fantastic. But when it comes to you under the influence of the Lovers, well, what's going on with them? They're planning because they want to work things out with you. They want you and only you. They don't want anyone else. Bonus message. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. That's Libra energy. That's you right there. I told you. They're going to tell you everything. Look at that. Inspiration, communication, adjustments. This is what happens after the Ten of Swords, right? This Ace here, look at that. They're dragging the truth with them into the future. This literally cuts through all the past pain, all the illusions. They may have to cut this person out of their life, even permanently. It calls for some drastic measures, drastic changes, and that is extreme major clarity here. So I do feel what's happening here is that at the moment, your person's mind and their heart is flawed. They need to pick up the pieces. They know here, I need to start, I need to do something because no one else is going to do it for me. I want a brand new start with Libra. Their mind and their heart are both in agreement, right? They're shaking hands. We both want this, right? Why did they pull back? Yeah, third party. But that message here, I just feel that what happened on their end when you were not around, there was a very hot, fiery argument, a disagreement. Could have been even some menacing threats here. So your person was scared out or even turned off from being with you though. But in the end, it's like, wow, I listened to that deceptive person. I lied to myself. I actually believed that I didn't want to be with Libra when all this time, what's going on with them? Now it's just the two of you and they want things to actually work out. So just get ready because we also have the Ace of Swords, the mother of all conversations coming up. Another bonus message, you got the Sun, my number one favorite card. Leo energy. This is the happiest and the most powerful card. It's all about illumination. Now, if you think you know a lot about what's happening here, you're going to find out a lot more, but it's actually going to be a win-win for the both of you. We also have the Chariot, Cancer energy. That's the number one fastest moving energy in the deck. The Six of Wands is actually pre-Chariot energy in terms of success. Just going to let you know here, both of you win, that person loses. Now, I don't like saying loser and all that, but you both win because the Sun is, the fact that it made an appearance and we've got such a high victory card here with the Chariot, things are actually going to work out and it's all because your person's making the effort to come forward. Listen, I feel like if they have not been emotional, they might be a bit emotional with you. I'm seeing a little bit of watery eyes, bit of a quiver in the mouth, in the voice, but they're going to tell you the absolute truth. And that's something that you will appreciate is the truth and nothing but the truth. So this is far from over. I can already tell you that there's still a lot of unfinished business. A lot of truth needs to come out. And the Sun, remember we got the Moon, but the Sun's going to put a spotlight on anything that was hidden from you. What lies beneath, you're going to see it. I'll see you this Saturday, 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. Let's see if there's anything else that you should be aware of in the next coming weeks in terms of your personal romantic love life. I thank you for your time. Power to you, and have a fantastic week ahead. All right, bye Libra.